Hi, welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm so glad that you are here, and I'm hoping that you are here either in the Facebook or you're getting these a link to these videos through your email. But I'm hoping that you're here because there's something that you're thinking about as far as wanting something different for 2025. And if that is one of the reasons that we all are gathered here together today for, that's a wonderful thing because that's why I'm here. I just want you to know that every January 1st, with my own coach for my business, we meet and we literally do these things that I'm teaching to you. I've added my own little twist to it because most of the things that I bring to this platform has to do with growth, personal growth, and looking at our mental wellness and how we're planning and being intentional about taking care of ourselves. So before we move forward, I do have a question for you. And that question is there anything that you can think of when you think back to 2024, anything that was holding you back, or did you feel like you were stuck or unsure or even disconnected from the life you want to create? And if so, these are very common feelings, and they often stem from having not having a clear and aligned or set of goals, or the right support to move forward. And what I want to do in this thriving in 2025 is to offer you either a new plan or a new way of doing this, or if you already feel you have a good plan in place for how you look at and review your goals, then what I want to do is just welcome you and invite you to join the community where you will have these conversations. Because my goal always with this, and this is something I do yearly, and I have those individuals that stay with me through all 4 quarters. And what we do in the beginning is we set up goals. And from there, we go from setting those goals, but making sure that those goals are being put in action. And that's how we're going to get through this idea of thriving in 2025. If you don't know me, my name is Dr. Cheryl Williams Jackson, and I'm a mental wellness coach and an educator who brings trauma-informed, equity-centered, and resilience-focused perspectives into everything I do. Whether I'm coaching, teaching, or creating opportunities for growth, my goal is to help you live with clarity, confidence, and also purpose. So, this space is about more than just the next 5 days. It's about creating a supportive and inspiring environment where you can grow and we can do that together throughout the entire year. While we'll start with this 5-day challenge, the community and the work we're doing here will continue to evolve and guide you as you work toward your 2025 goals. So if you're watching this video and you're not a part of the Facebook group, send me a message, or we'll leave the link so that you can find us. But you can always contact me at info, I-N-F-O, at WJ Developmental, wjdevelopmental.com. So this space is being created to bring you all together on this journey together, because a lot of this work is done in community and not alone. So each day I'll guide you through some simple steps for this 5-day challenge, which is the first part of this journey. So I'll guide you through simple action steps, and then I'll help you to clarify your vision for 2025. We break your vision for the year into 4 quarters, where we end up reviewing, reassessing, and adjusting those goals as they are needed. We are continually aligning your goals with your core values. We're building on the confidence and the resilience and the habits needed to thrive in all areas of life. And in this challenge, you get to find out what are those 8 areas of life that we try to focus on. And we spend a little bit more time being intentional in those areas where we need the greatest growth. And know that this is just the beginning. After the challenge, this space will continue to be a source for support, motivation, and accountability as you pursue your goals. And together we'll revisit our progress, adapt our plans, and celebrate those big wins. But also we have to celebrate the small ones also. And we do that throughout the whole year. So you're probably wondering how to make the most of this experience. Well, one thing I recommend is grabbing a dedicated journal or a notebook. And this is just a journal that I found at the dollar store, which now I think is like $1.25, which is still pretty good. And then what I do is I decorate it and I set it up. I have my handy stickers because I like to decorate. I have my quotes that I like using. And then I have my crayons because I do like to color. And really just design my journal or my dedicated notebook for my goals and to make them exciting, because that's one of the drawbacks of setting goals and then staying with them, is that we'll start working on them and then we lose the joy of it, or of the idea of creating and being intentional. And so what I do with my journal is I try to make it exciting, and every day I'm working on my goals. So I really recommend that you grab your journal and start getting used to this idea of being creative within your journal and being creative with your goal setting. And then next, to start by writing down your biggest hopes or dreams for 2025. What do you want to feel? What do you want to achieve? What do you want to experience this year? And then third, if you're part of our Thrive in 2025 Facebook group, share your reflections and connect with others and just stay engaged. We already know during the year things are going to get so hectic, so busy. But the idea here is this is something that you're hoping for, is to make a change or to change something and make it different than 2024 or 2023 was. This is one way that we're going to do this. And I shared earlier that I do have with my own coach a Facebook page that we're in, where we are every week we are going over something that allows us to check in with ourselves about our goals, so that when December of 2025 comes, I already know each year for the last 3 years, I already know what I'm doing on January 1st and also on the last day of December. Why? Because I know the last day of December, I'm normally running this. And while I'm running this annual goal planning session, I'm also working on my own goals, getting them all set up, getting things ready for my personal, with my business coach, to sit with her and several other of us who are in the group program, to go over our goals and to solidify whether or not we need to repeat some things and celebrate those that we have completed. So I hope you will, that you're joining us, so that you're able to do this, and you'll find that I have quarterly sessions just like this that will try to reconnect you with your goals. So I am so happy that you are here, and I'm really hoping that you find this space where you can get support and be inspired. And that you can inspire each other also to take action, stay focused, and most importantly, enjoy the journey. And like I always say, you are stronger than you know, braver than you feel, and more resilient than you realize. So keep going, one step at a time. You've got this.